Last time on Diana Games Through Time, we looked at Red Dead Redemption 2 for Windows 10. This open world game let Diana explore life in 1899 with a ton of locations to see and a great variety of activities to participate in. The world was absolutely massive, but this next game is literally as big as the Earth itself. Welcome to another episode of Diana Games Through Time. In this series, Diana will play a PC game from each year starting in 1978, moving forward to modern times as we watch the graphics and complexity of the games evolve year by year. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at Flight Simulator 2020 for Windows 10. This game allows you to freely fly around the entire Earth in a variety of different planes. Will Diana be able to take off and land successfully? Keep watching to find out. So here we are with Flight Simulator 2020 for Windows 10. In this game you can fly planes anywhere across the entire world, and to help us navigate we've got a special guest here, Mighty Eagle 73. Yeah, no joke, Mighty Eagle 73 really did come to visit us. He caught the spirit of Tasmania and came through, as he called it, the gate to glory.
I think this is the gate right there. This is the gate to glory, quite literally.
He then explored the house, and we even went on a walk where I filmed him while he filmed me. You'll have to excuse the bad jokes though.
So the sheep, we sold them to this guy who had a ram, and then they had babies and stuff.
A sheep ram, a shram. I'm just shipping the two, you know, that DNA's mix.
It's a sheep-pu.
If you want to watch that video, take a look at my pinned comment or this video's description for a link. Anyway, it's now time to go back to the Flight Simulator video. So let's go onto the map and discuss where we'll be flying today. Oscar, you take over. First of all, tutorial telling you how to fly the plane and stuff, what controllers.
What controllers?
You'll use it.
Wait,
Or you can tell Diana to go and...
This is not on.
Oh no, we didn't turn it on. Sorry.
Wait. Oh!
What happened?
I think I broke it. Wait, here. It's not
Oh,
deep.
no.
This button is not. This button's stuck.
Okay, if there's a problem with that, I've got a PS4 controller and we can use that straight away. I've already hooked it up to the computer.
Okay.
It works. So, Mighty Eagle 73's controller just broke off camera.
So
we're going to use a PS4 controller instead. Anyway, we'll go on to the flying. So, here's the world map.
Yeah.
All those little white dots you see on the map, they're all real world airports.
Yeah.
See all those? The game has over 37,000 airports on it that you can land at or take off at, and top that off with over 2 million real life cities and towns in the game. You can see why this can't fit on an ordinary hard drive. So yeah, it requires an internet connection because it's over 2 petabytes of map data, because you can fly anywhere in the world.
Just to get things into perspective,
Yeah.
a petabyte.
A
How many
petabyte?
terabytes go into a petabyte?
1024.
Wow, okay, very precise.
Since you've lived here for so long, and you know you're...
Well, my whole life.
Yeah.
I've lived on Earth my whole life.
Well, you've lived in Hobart for a long time as well.
Well, 3 years in Hobart.
Yeah, so can you locate Hobart Airport?
Okay,
On the
how do I use these?
You can use a mouse if
You
you're
can use a
having
mouse,
a bit of
yeah,
trouble.
here you
I prefer
Okay.
a mouse
Okay.
personally for but controlling the plane, no way. I would like controller for the
Oops.
plane. Okay.
Where is Hobart Airport? Because
You can zoom in.
You can zoom in, yeah.
how do you zoom in?
Scroll wheel.
Oh, now it's appearing.
Yeah.
That would be Hobart Airport.
Okay, and what's the... Can you see the code for Hobart Airport?
YMHB.
What does it mean?
It's the YMHB. YMHB.
I was thinking of YMCA, but I mean, what is YMHB?
Basically, like, what YMHB means is basically Y is Australia's like airport code.
Right.
M is, you know, kind of like the Melbourne area, since like Hobart's pretty close to
Oh, and
Melbourne.
Oh, and HB is Hobart.
Yeah.
Hobart. Got it.
Yeah, as you can see,
interesting.
Melbourne is YMML.
Yeah.
And then Sydney is YS, since the Sydney area.
Oh,
And
of
SY.
course. SY, of course.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. You learn something new every day.
Okay, so you're going to
So-
be departing, obviously, from Hobart. What kind of plane do you think she should drive, Mighty Eagle?
We'll have her choose. Since you know she's flying the plane, not me.
I'd
Excellent.
rather a flying car, actually. I think I'd have
Flying
a bit
car.
more experience with...
It's all good. No matter what plane you fly, I don't know how to guide you.
Just not a large one. Not like
No,
a jet.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking of a flying car, something a bit smaller.
Okay,
Small
well,
scale.
Right now you're using a Daher, or I don't know how to pronounce it, TBM 930. Do you think it's a good plane to fly with, or do you want to change it? Well, have
I
a look
want to
at
have
it.
a look at the
Yeah.
other
Okay.
choices. Oh, that's a little cute. Well, I like blue, but might get lost in the sky. You might not be able to see it.
Well, no,
Oh, but
no,
on
not
a
really.
cloudy day, you wouldn't be able to see any of these.
Plane should be pink or red.
How do I look
That'll
at
be
the other
fancy.
ones?
Just scroll with. Okay. You can look at the stats here as well. So the cruise speed, that is in knots. Knots is kilometers times
Yep.
1.852. So this one goes about 120 times about number. That goes about like 220 kilometers per hour.
Right.
All of them has different stats. So you just times it by like 1.8.
Well, I'm just going to pick the one I like.
Yeah, the look of the aircraft.
As opposed to.
You're definitely not gonna fly this one.
Yeah,
No,
Boeing
I don't think
747.
so.
It's the longest plane in the world.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, this is why we need him
That's
here.
a funny one.
He
You know
knows
what?
the stats.
I'm going to pick that one.
Okay.
Is there a reason you hesitated, Mighty Eagle?
It's a bit old. The plane's a bit old.
And a bit slow?
No. It's for 150, so it's okay. But it's just
The
it's
only
old.
reason I was going to get that is because it's red and you can see it in the sky as opposed to these ones which will get mixed
You know
up.
what? We'll try
should
a few
I-
different planes.
Yeah,
We'll fly
so-
a few locations. So
Yeah,
how
just
about you grab that
Diana,
one?
just choose yourself. Yeah, that's all good.
I like the look of that one.
Okay, well you could.
Oh, that one's funny.
Oh yeah. That's all right. You could just choose one.
There's
I'm not gonna
so
say anything.
many. There's so many of them.
That's just the freedom of choice.
Oh no, you know what? I'm going to do this one. I'm sorry, but yellow, is
It's a
that...
All right, that's fine. I think that's the slowest one here. 91, isn't it?
Oh, so this is going to be a long video. Maybe I shouldn't pick that one. Maybe I should
Look,
pick...
maybe pick the red one. 'cause
No.
that makes it
Just
faster.
pick any one you want. Don't let me affect your choice.
Okay. Oh, I do like the look of that one. That one's a nice one.
Okay, well go ahead.
But
Oh.
now you know how long it takes
Now, you know,
me to
did you know
choose
she
things.
took 42 minutes to customise her sim on
Yeah,
the
I
Sims
did.
3, and I
Oh
cut
my
that down.
Yep. So...
No offense, Diana.
None taken. Okay, look, you know what? Even though I said all the others, I'm going to pick this little blue one. I'm going from Hobart and I'm going to Sydney, am I?
We're just going to actually fly around Hobart to just see how similar it is to real
Okay.
life, because you know Hobart, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, so here you are. You can probably tell this is the Hobart airport.
Yep.
I'm probably not the best person to guide you on how to fly,
Yeah.
so Mighty Eagle, take
Alright,
over.
so here you are on the aircraft. We'll get used to the controls first. So
Why am I a man? Can I be a woman in the aircraft?
why?
Because because look at me, I'm a woman. I'd like to be a woman.
I don't think you customize the person, so I'm sorry about that. So the left control stick is your so-called yoke. So if you move it left, right, up, down, you can control, where the plane is going.
Okay.
So
When
if
it's in the air.
If we actually look down a bit, wait, where's the yoke of this? Oh,
Where
here
are
it is.
my feet and legs? Oh, where am I?
So,
Not
unlike
even
previous
there.
games, some games you have full body presence. Like, for example, when you played Fear in 2005, you could see your whole body, foot to toe. But
So here-
it's first person. You're just like a floating sphere of.
I'm just a
energy,
ghost.
Yeah,
basically.
basically, yeah.
To give you the experience without
Oh, if
a
I crash it,
non-physical
I'm not
body.
gonna get
You
hurt,
can
so-
actually play this in VR, so it actually works perfect in Flight Simulator. You can now do with a VR headset looking around. It's
Okay.
pretty cool.
Anyway, just for your controls, basically we're only gonna worry about 6 things for now because new pilot. So just the yoke, left control stick. So if you move it to the left,
The plane sort of goes a bit to the left.
yeah. If you
And-
move it to the right,
It goes to the right.
you can try it right now because the yoke actually moved. Yeah. there you go.
Ah, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so it moves. If you move it up, now here's a counterintuitive part. What do you think will happen if you push this up?
If I push it up like
Yeah, because
that.
since left is left and right
let's
is right.
pretend-
Well,
Yeah,
I
you're in
actually
the
think
sky.
that would make me go down
Oh, why is that?
because that I don't know. It's pushing forward and that's almost going down, whereas pushing back almost sort of like going up.
Wow, Diana has some knowledge here. She is
It just
absolutely
feels
correct.
like it. It just feels logical. I mean, if you do that, it would make it go down, and if you do that, it would make it go up. It just felt right.
Oh, I
So
see.
there we go. So this is intuitive.
So before you take off, one of the other things I want to point out is that all of the stuff in here is actually, you can play with it. Okay, you can
Yeah.
actually fiddle with all these things, and I won't fiddle with too much, but like you can fiddle with all
That's
these
this
controls
right
and
here.
press these buttons.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
so,
you got that too.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I won't press any of them. Anyway, Mighty Eagle's going to tell you how to take off.
Yeah, so we're only gonna worry about like how to control it. So like left, right, up, down, and then speed. So
Okay.
basically, you know how to drive a car, obviously.
Yes.
So basically, in this video, I'm just gonna compare things with like driving cars, so that it'll make it easier for you to understand.
That would be good. Yes.
Yeah, so
please.
so basically think of this as your steering wheel, but also with the option of up and going up and down.
I
and remember,
understand.
up is down, down is up.
Yeah. No, I got that.
This is your speed control. So basically, you see this black stick over here?
Yes.
So if you push it up, it's basically like you're stepping on the gas.
Accelerator type thing.
Yeah. If you put it in 100.
Revs the engine up, does it? Oh no. Oh, it stops.
If you put a brake on it, yeah.
Is your thing configured properly? It just shut off the entire aircraft. Oh, okay, you got it,
Oh yeah.
So we've got
Awesome.
some technical.
Yeah, it says to start engines, press Control E. Is this configured properly? It's configured properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see.
And that's
if
like revving up an engine.
Yeah.
Revving up, okay.
The only thing with this is if you let go of your foot,
Yes.
you'll go back to 0. The only difference with this is if you put it up here, it
It'll
doesn't
just stay there.
Yeah.
That's good.
As you can see, it's staying right here. It's not going back to 0. So that's one thing you need to know.
And you shouldn't be revving up engines when you got your park brake on because it's not good for the engine.
Yeah, it's also not good for this as well.
Yeah.
But you know what? I was just demonstrating.
No.
So basically,
That's what they all say.
anyway, can you disengage the parking brake? So basically, like you're putting your handbrake off like that.
And how do I do that? Is it one of these buttons?
Okay.
So rev it up.
Okay.
Okay. So now you're going.
I'm actually going.
Yep. So when we reach up to
Oh,
speed.
this is shaking. This is wobbling. Is that supposed to
No.
work?
Okay. Right. Steer it right. Okay.
Oh, it
Wait,
stopped.
your controller just disconnected, Oscar. Oh wait, there we go. Okay.
Oh.
Now we continue. Okay. Go.
I think we're a bit. Okay. Just.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Just
The
control
engine.
Control E. This is a bad
This
start.
is a bad start to our flight. There we go.
Okay. So.
I don't think I want to fly this.
Sorry,
plane.
control-
When we get up to speed, just pull it down. Pull the
Okay.
joystick down.
Pull the joystick down.
Yeah. Alright, there you go. Alright, not too fast, not too fast, not too fast. No, not too
What happened?
Your plane went up.
Upside down?
Yeah, you went upside down.
no.
There's no real
See?
crash physics.
That was
on
actually
restart.
scary.
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't even a horror game. It's actually supposed to be a peaceful game. We just fly and relax. Like,
Well, not if you end
look
up
at that
upside
loading
down.
screen. It's like in peace, just relax, and you're screaming, and you haven't even gotten in the air yet.
I'm upside down in a plane. I'm seeing my about to touch the road thing.
Like,
Oh, no,
don't put the stick to the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. Leave it. Okay, now you're flying.
Oh.
Right. To the right. Up. Okay, level.
Yeah.
Okay, just keep it there. Keep it on a level plane.
Okay, you'll probably find it easier if we can get out.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna help you. Let go. Congratulations, Diana. We just landed for the first time.
But in the
Oh,
same airport. Aren't we supposed to land in a different airport?
Slowly. Don't push it down too hard. Okay, now go on the air. Okay, down. Get a bit, down a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Just leave it there.
Okay.
Alright, so now you're flying. You're flying the plane. How does it feel, Diana?
It feels good that I'm not going to crash into anything up here.
Too high. You're going too high. So now you're flying on the air.
Yeah.
So Hobart is actually behind you, so you've got to try and do a maneuver where you turn
Yeah,
around.
so
Oh,
basically,
right.
can you navigate to Hobart City?
Okay.
So basically,
I actually want to sort of like turn around, but I don't know how to turn around.
okay, so to turn around, basically.
You're doing it.
Oh, you're doing okay. You actually
Yeah.
okay. Pull up a bit.
Oh my gosh, this is scary. No. I'm
Okay. No, I'll take them.
Oh, you'll take over?
No need. Don't touch the control. Okay.
Wait,
Okay, well, I'll just get you back on level flight.
Okay, you go.
I'll just get.
scary.
Okay,
I'll just
so
get you back on level
Oscar,
flight.
can you go right? Like, left?
Okay, I'll just get
I'm
that.
actually sweating. This is actually scary.
right?
Remind me never to be a pilot. How do you keep it sort of straight and not having to go up all the time? Are you doing pressing?
I'm just doing it like slightly.
yoke.
So like basically, you know.
Yeah, very slight.
So how do you keep your speed on like if you're going on the road? How do you keep it?
Well,
on
I just have my foot on the accelerator at a constant.
Yeah, so that same thing here. Just while we're flying it, what do you think of the graphics of this game?
I think they're pretty good, actually. I mean, they're real enough to make me scared when I feel as if my nose is going to crash into the runway.
You're bending slightly to the right. Just pull it right.
Yeah.
To the right.
All the houses that you're seeing here are in the location of real houses.
Yeah.
They're not the exact same houses in real life, and I'll
Yeah.
get to that in a moment.
That's
Basically,
1,000. Okay. Yep.
So remember how I said there are over 2 million cities and towns in this game?
Yes.
Well, 431 of those cities are perfectly replicated with photogrammetric data
So they have the exact same colours, textures and buildings as the real city. Hobart is one of the cities out of the 341 that use the real thing. So this area we're here now is just on the other side of the Hobart Bridge, and if we just keep going a little bit further, we'll make it to the main part of Hobart.
This makes you feel really as if you're there. I can't believe it.
Yeah, so do you, well, we could, if we switch back to the first person, we could get how a pilot would actually feel. And then if it was in VR, it would be even better.
So this is more like what it would be like an actual, and the pilot would be looking around going, oh, look down there, look at that.
Wow.
Jazzy actually likes to go to see that big football oval here.
Yeah.
Jazzy, there's a park just behind it, and Jazzy loves to go to that park.
Oh, wow.
So that's really there in real life, this kind of thing.
And Tassie famous for all its mountains and stuff.
Okay, over there you can see the Hobart
Is that
City.
Mount Wellington at all? No.
That's Mount Wellington,
It is,
yes. So
yeah.
what that mountain in the distance there, that is Mount Wellington. Hobart City is here. So you're going to go fly over the Hobart City now.
So,
I'll put you in the right mode though.
Here you are, Hobart City. What do you think of it?
Well, I haven't actually had much experience of it up here. I'm normally walking around it or driving around it. So,
So let's see if you can find the Jaffa building in Hobart City. You know the building with orange stripes all over it?
Yeah.
See if you can see that
right.
from the plane. Just don't crash into a building.
I'll try not to crash into the building.
There's also a vertical speaky, just try to keep it on 0.
I find it really hard to keep on that 0. I'm trying.
Well, in autopilot, you can actually like do it, but first of all, I don't think this plane has autopilot, and second...
right. I should have picked one that
So do you recognise...
No, because even if there is autopilot, the autopilot system is a little bit... You're going down the road. You're going down the road.
I just wanted to have a look.
Yeah. So,
Look over there, Sandy Bay, Rest Point Casino.
Oh, we were in that. We had dinner.
Yeah, we
in
had
there
dinner.
once.
Do you want to fly past and see where we had dinner?
yeah?
That's fantastic. That.
So yeah,
It spins. It's a building that actually spins while you're eating.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you
it's
see them.
internally spin, so you don't
Yeah.
see it spinning on the outside.
Yeah.
But that is exactly what Rest Point Casino looks like. I'll even have so everyone can see it in real life. I'll put a little side by side comparison.
Do you want me to fly like do a 360 around it? So,
Yeah, Oscar, how about you do a 360
You
around?
take over, Oscar.
So now we could see the whole building.
For the professional flying.
Phil,
There it is.
camera.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, the engine's off. Control E. Phil, control
wait,
E.
control
Control
E.
E. Control E. Control E.
Did it work?
No, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Controlling again.
Okay, good. Oh, no, okay, we're flying on bed.
Oh, was it this way?
No, it was on.
Oh,
It was going a bit too slow just then. It was stalling.
Oh,
So
okay.
now-
So there we go.
Oh, there we are. We're a boat now.
We're a boat. We
There we
landed
are.
here. You've seen the Rest Point Casino.
Yeah.
Now another thing you can do.
Another thing you could do is be a boat.
We'll get this back up to speed. I think it works.
Smooth sailing now.
So another thing we've got in this game is showcase mode. So what you can actually do here is we can control an actual drone. What you can actually do is you can actually fly around with the drone and have a little look around like this. So there you go. There was the Rest Point Casino we're talking, and that looks just like it does
It does.
in real life. Here we've got Hobart. Now Hobart is one of those cities in the game that has been perfectly replicated.
Oh, hey,
It's
look,
basically
cars.
handwritten. Yeah.
Yeah, well you can see
A few
cars.
cars. It's
Yeah.
usually
So
a
you're
bit more
going
traffic.
along.
Oh, and they disappear.
Yeah, that's one
Wow.
thing about it. Maybe we'll get like real traffic data in 2030 or something.
NAB.
Yeah, in that bank.
So that's NABC. These are all the real buildings in Hobart, okay?
Yeah.
So over here you can even see the Jaffa building. I was saying, do you think you can find the Jaffa building, the one with the orange stripes?
Yeah.
So there's
That's
Jaffa
red
building.
stripe.
Well,
No,
it's
it's-
supposed to be
it's
orange.
Okay.
Wait,
But
is she
yeah.
colorblind?
It looks like red.
Oh, yeah, I heard somewhere that she's colorblind.
I'm not
Okay.
colourblind.
But there we go. There you can see all the Hobart City, stuff like that. Over there you got Sandy Bay. And this is all replicated perfectly. Now let me show you the difference between photometric data and random gen data. Now you know how this is all real, right
yes.
here.
Yes. Gosh, it looks so real. I can't
Yeah,
believe it.
well, these are the real houses and stuff. See, these, if you went
Wow.
there, you'd actually see these real houses. Now, sometimes
Oh.
with photometric data, yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. If you get close to the ground,
wow,
unlike
they look
something...
a little bit like ruins now.
Yeah, it's not meant to be looked close up.
Wow.
Okay, even the car is super low poly.
Oh, it bangs and goes back.
Okay, you're not supposed to look at it. Think of it like this. It's got the whole road. Look, the road is
Yeah.
even bumpy.
Oh
and
my
stuff.
gosh, it looks like someone
know?
dropped... When you go down to
Actually-
the street, when you go down to ground level, it looks like someone has just
Dropped a
nuke.
ball. Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I want to go down on foot and explore this
Yeah,
place.
so you'll be able to see all the
It's
roads.
really interesting.
You'll be able to see every single road and stuff in real life as they really
Oh,
are
let
and
me
stuff.
see that car do that thing again. Let's do it
But
again.
you're not
Yeah.
supposed to look at the game from this angle because
Oh,
it looks
wow.
a mess. However, this is photometric data, so this is the real life data. Now over here, this is where the photometric data cuts off. They haven't done this in photometric data, and you can see these are
Well,
fake.
they soon might.
Yeah, they might be. They might expand it because they do expand and do more. In the US and
Dual
Japan,
shooting,
they
dual
added
shooting,
some more.
dual
These houses are not the real houses that are really there, so these aren't scanned houses. So they actually
Right.
don't look messy, but they are coming out of the terrain quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, these are all fake houses that are placed in place of the real houses because they
Right.
haven't scanned here yet. But
Right.
they are in the right spot. Do you get what I
Of
mean?
the real house, but they don't
versus
look like the real one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't
got
look,
it.
but these are the real houses. And based on what country
Yeah.
you're in, they'll use different default houses.
Yeah,
Do you
got
get
it.
what I mean? So in different countries, they'll use different houses to they are as
Of
in
course,
Australia
the
and
ones
stuff,
that
or the
match
US.
Europe, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well there we go. I think we should pop over to another city to explore now because we've had a little look at Hobart.
Yes. Avoid New York right now because it's night there. If you actually, it's because it uses real world data.
It does.
And
That's
I think
correct.
London is also nighttime, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, so it does do real world data and you can see the real time it is. So here,
I'm
it's
playing
all
around with it
sunny.
now.
But New York would look great right now with all the lights.
Yeah, that's correct. Now the thing is...
But like you're not, I wouldn't recommend it because you don't have experience flying. So
No,
I would go
I know.
Sydney and Hong Kong first.
Well,
and
maybe
then
you
do the
could
other
just drive me there and I can just look at it and then...
cities. drive you there.
Oh, I mean, in the plane. Drive me in the
Okay,
plane.
Okay, so
right.
this is an area that like, all three of us are pretty familiar with.
Oh,
so
look
this
at the Opera House straight
Yes.
ahead.
You pointed out you can see the Opera House, right?
Yeah.
I want you to fly over to the Harbour Bridge, so let's
Yeah.
see if you can do that. I'm going to press play. There we go.
Okay, so
Yeah.
can you fly over to Hobart Bridge? Okay, so this is Opera House.
Yes.
Where's the Hobart Bridge?
Well, I'm looking for it. I mean, I don't normally sort of like look for it up in the air like this.
So can you find it?
Well, I want to turn, but I...
Do you know where the
just-
Harbour Bridge is?
Yeah.
Well, it's somewhere near the Opera House.
So you can't find it.
Can you find
Wait
it?
a second.
Wait,
Somewhere...
do you
These are
recognise
actual
this area?
cities.
What is this area here? What's this area? North Sydney?
This
Oh,
is
is that
oh,
North
this is
Sydney?
a
That's
CBD.
North
Oh, no,
Sydney.
yeah, that's North Sydney.
Yeah, that's North Sydney. CBD is behind us.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I better
So if
go.
that's North Sydney,
Diana.
No, I know.
so if that's North
Okay.
Sydney, where would the Harbour Bridge be?
Yeah.
Well, it should be up this way then.
Yeah.
Ah.
Can you find it?
Good flying. She's actually thinking.
Oh, yeah.
She's looking around
yeah.
and trying to think.
But I would say
There's the
just
main city.
go a bit lower so that you could get the full experience.
Well, there's the Opera House again.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe someone took the Harbour Bridge away. Where is it? It should be here somewhere. Oh, wait. That's a bridge thing. Where's
Yeah.
the Harbour Bridge?
Okay.
Where is it?
So, you
you want
just
to-
revealed the perfect thing that I needed to explain. Remember how I said Hobart was one of the
The
photo...
Harbour Bridge should be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember I
Where is
said
it?
Hobart was one of the 341 photogrammatic
That's where it
cities?
should be there.
Yeah. Good job. You found out where it's supposed to be.
Well, I
Yeah.
was looking for it.
So Hobart
And
is
I
a
couldn't
photogrammetric city, but Sydney is not.
Oh,
Sydney just has
no.
generic things in it. It does have the Opera House, but a lot of these buildings here are just skyscrapers in place of the real ones, and the bridge doesn't have the real bridge.
Well, I
model.
knew it was right near the Opera House.
So
I knew that.
that's why if you look at
Because
Sydney
I was
now,
looking for the actual bridge and I couldn't see it.
if you look at Sydney now, you might notice you don't really recognise many of those buildings. You're like, yeah, this is that Sydney area.
Yeah.
The terrain
Well, it
looks
does
right,
have
but
all
the
the-
buildings look wrong.
I wouldn't recognise particular
Okay.
buildings anyway.
So yeah, these are basically auto-gen buildings.
Am I flying or are you?
Oh no, I'm not pressing anything.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
doing this by
completely you.
myself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
you. You're
Well,
actually
I'm
gotten used to
actually
it.
doing it.
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
See, I don't just like how you get used to
Wow.
like keeping a car on a constant speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there we go. That is flying over the Sydney International Airport's over there.
So do you want to try to do a landing on it?
Do you want to
or-
land at the Sydney Airport?
Where is the Sydney? Oh, over
It's
there.
4 kilometres or 4. What is
So
that?
do you want to try to land it?
I can try.
And then since it's in the airport, huge planes land there, so the runway is
Yeah.
huge, so
Okay,
you don't need to
cool.
worry about overshooting it. But I would go even more right.
Even more right, but it just feels wrong going right. Because the airport's there.
Yeah, but you're
Well,
trying to
it
line up
feels
with
wrong
the
for
runway.
going right. You want to land it and you want to line it up right with the runway.
I'm
Yeah,
just
the
a
runway.
little bit getting sweaty right now.
Okay.
Okay.
about this. It
So
feels
now,
so real.
just go closer to the runway first. Once again, you have it's such a long runway, so go down a little bit. Go down a little bit.
Yeah, I think you want to land on this runway.
Yeah. So how do you
where,
land it?
where those orange thing.
Just this whole like big like chunk.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm-
just-
Okay,
I'm
so
a
I'll
little
slow you
bit
down.
scared.
I'll slow you down.
Remember, pilots do this
Left,
every day.
left. Yeah.
Ooh.
Left.
And they
Oh,
use a
I'm
bigger
scared.
Line
plane.
up. So like, how would you line it up with like the runway?
Pretend you're turning into a car.
Okay. So you
Okay,
want
slow.
you don't want to land too like harshly.
Slow, yeah.
You don't want to land too
No,
harshly.
no, I know.
Go over to the left a little bit.
I know.
Left a little bit.
I just
Try
don't want
and
the
land on, like,
wing
the
to.
middle. Okay, you're not line.
Oh, Wait,
Oh, sorry.
No,
I'll keep it at constant.
I'm trying. Can I land on the grass?
No,
No.
land on the runway. Be
I'm
real.
trying.
Is it
It might be
do you
softer
want me to
on
slow
the
it down a
grass.
little bit? Is it
Yeah.
too fast
No,
for you?
it's alright. I'm gonna try now. Go.
You don't. Okay.
Please,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
The
okay.
shadow keep-
Slow,
look
slow,
at the
slow.
shadow
Okay,
so you
okay.
can
Just
see.
stay. Just hover above it for a little bit. And press triangle.
Hold it.
Okay, go. Stay on the runway. Don't go on the grass. Don't go on the
Okay.
grass. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
This is
And
wobbling. I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
because
going over the ground.
It's simulating the wheels.
And that's what it feels like.
and you have just
Oh my
landed
God.
your aircraft for the first time. How do you feel?
Sweaty and scared and oh my god.
Now
Oh!
imagine if you had about 800 passengers in the back.
No way.
I don't even know how many passengers a plane has. What would have
Well,
The
this
biggest
one-
one,
Yeah.
one in the densest format, 800. That's about right.
my
Oh
gosh.
wow.
This one, probably even 2,
Oh, okay.
3, maybe.
Yeah.
That's okay. I can handle 2 or 3. But
It's okay for only 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
but
just,
800.
Wow.
Imagine if 800 go through the same fate as you. How would you feel?
Oh no.
So you've just experienced now taking off.
That was
from
so
Hobart.
realistic. Even when I was landing on the ground, I could feel the wobbling of all the gravity things.
Yeah.
It was just amazing.
So you
Wow.
experienced taking off from Hobart. You saw
Yeah.
Hobart. Now this world map, you can go from one side to the other
Mm-hmm.
in continuous. Like we cut out and we didn't have you flying from Hobart to Sydney, but if you wanted to, you could have.
Yep.
And it would have taken the real amount of time it would have taken in real life to fly from Hobart to Sydney.
That's just wonderful. I mean, I just think to myself, I want this game. Because wouldn't it be lovely if just one day you're bored one afternoon?
You go
think,
on a flight
Why
and
don't I
practice
just go on a
from one
flight
place to
from
another?
up to Queensland or something?
Yeah.
Just,
You could. I've
Yeah.
actually, just in preparation,
Yeah.
like, just before this,
Yeah.
just so I get a bit of practice myself, I actually flew from Sydney to Hobart myself.
You did it. You
Yeah.
did a Sydney to Hobart. And it's
Wow.
like Diana did the
about
cut
50
down
minutes.
version.
Yeah,
So 2
it's-
hours?
no,
I
it's
think it
50
took
minutes.
2 hours. Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, 2 hours.
This is fun. I love it. I just one day want to just go on a little flight.
I was actually thinking of actually getting my pilot's license in real life.
Wow.
Oh, really?
It was a bit expensive.
Would you
So
have the guts to do that in real life? I mean, oh my god.
I mean, it's not that hard. Well, maybe because I practiced for so long. It might be different in real life.
This is what it looks like right
I thought I was
now
going to get a break this time.
in New York. It's nighttime, right?
Yeah.
So you're flying around in New York.
You
at
even
night.
got the reflection on the glass there.
You do,
right?
you
Yeah.
do. However, the cool thing about this is, you can pause here.
I wish you could do that in real life. Give yourself time to think before a crash.
So if you wanted to change the weather here, because you can see this is what the time is currently in New York. It
Yeah.
is currently this time. So 9 p.m. And if I slide this down before 9 p.m,
Oh, there we go.
you can see a lot better. And even the sun in the
Yeah.
sky as I move that. So yeah, and you can even change the, like, for example, a few clouds. If you wanted, we can pop up on...
Storm.
It's gonna be really hard for it to fly. Good luck.
Nice.
You'll need it. Oh.
That's pretty bad. You can see the lightning in the sky and everything, and it's pretty
Oh,
hard.
and the clouds, the thunder. Yeah.
Okay, so here's New York City during the daytime. You can see Brooklyn Bridge there. You can see the whole island of Manhattan there. This just goes to show you, if there is a dense city in the game, this game can take it. This game can show you all the skyscrapers there all at once. It's just absolutely insane, isn't it? And if you go over there, you can see the Empire State Building
Down
is
there,
somewhere
you're
over
going
there. What a little challenge. See if you can fly through one of those skyscrapers,
Oh,
like between two of them or something.
Even I can't do that
I-
because the gap is so small.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the gap is really small.
Well, how about those two there?
Those two...
That's a big enough gap, isn't it?
There's the Empire State Building over there. I can't
Yeah.
remember that.
There's the Empire State Building.
Your parents have actually been in the top
I
of
know.
that.
I've got
went there.
photos of that. There
Well,
it is.
how do you feel?
Well, amazing. This is really
This is
fun.
actual, the real buildings in
I,
New
just,
York.
I want this game.
Okay, over here, this is something else cool. What is that? You know what that big green patch is?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
That's Central Park. Oh, so Central, you know how they say in New York, Central Park?
Yeah.
It's around, and I think this is Billionaire's Row here, and they look over onto Central Park.
Wow,
And then
look at
it's a massive park in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
Isn't that just amazing?
Look at that line of buildings there.
Yeah,
Wow.
they get views of the Central Park. They're usually more expensive there.
Wow. I want to land there somewhere, but there's no sort of like...
Well, there's LaGuardia Airport over there. Oh, I'm glad you got used to the controls.
Yeah, I mean, she's like really,
Yeah.
she's not scared of flying. I'm not scared, she's great. Not scared of going around these, New York and
This is so fun. Can
No.
we try and land on the road and see if we crash into
Okay,
a car?
so Dinah wants to see if she can land on the road. Do you want to give it a go? Just see what would
Is it
happen?
fun?
Do you want it?
Well, let me find a long enough road.
Yeah.
We don't think this will work. Oscar doesn't think he could land on a road,
Oh,
but he's going to give it a go. There's a highway there.
Oh, Diana.
I know. Whoa!
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Maybe someone's house is here and they're like, I'm watching this video from my house and I can see it in the video.
Wait. Oh no, it's a little bit too low. I know. I missed the road.
I told you it would be hard. Oh.
Oh, no,
Oh, this is so fun. Who needs a roller coaster when you got this?
Oh, if you're an actual passenger, you will not feel it.
Maybe I'll land on the top of the building.
They have a
Physically
runway
impossible.
for a reason.
Yeah, that's physically impossible.
Unless it's a vertical landing, a
Okay,
vertical
okay.
takeoff.
Ah! Oh, I
Can you not find the road?
I can't get to the road.
I'll
You
just
do
try.
it. I just can't. I get close to the road and then it
It's
takes
the
off
wind
somewhere
resistance
else.
because the plane's not supposed to be jerked around so much.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. You can land here.
Oh no, that's not right. That's a train track.
You land on
okay.
the train track.
Land on the
No,
train.
I need it's too short. I can't.
I really want to see
You know, a
this
plane
land.
actually like in real life landed on like just around New York on the Hudson River.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that.
Basically they had like an engine failure and something, and
Oh.
they had no other choice.
Oh, the trees of that road.
Ah!
I'm doing a how are you getting sick? Wait,
Ah!
there's trees.
Oh, no, there's trees.
No, there's
Yes.
trees.
You're gonna do it. You landed on the road. Make it crash.
Well, he landed. There we go. He
Okay,
ended
here's
up
the
in a
problem.
bush.
Here's the problem. If you land on the runway, that'll never happen because there's nothing. Like on the runway, there's nothing obstructing it. That was way
that
too
was
thin.
I mean, even Dinah can land smoothly on
yeah.
and you're like, crash. Nah, I'm joking.
Oh no.
No,
Okay.
it was a highway. It's a highway. That highway that Diana just saw, that was wide enough to land. I could probably
Yeah.
not do it easily, but no, that was a bit hard.
This is amazing. I mean, who needs to really travel when you can just experience this
The
in
whole
your
world,
own,
yeah.
in
You
the
can fly
comfort of
around
your own
real
home.
places.
I like how this is supposed to be like a really relaxing game. Like all the music and all,
Yeah.
they purposely made it like relaxing. But guess who's screaming?
Oh yeah, I know.
No offense, no offense.
Oh,
No offense.
you were
I just
even
need to
screaming
change
too
the
at times.
time just because I'm
Was
trying-
I?
You were. Ah!
So what
Yeah.
plane do you want?
Don't choose any of the jet planes.
What about this one?
That's a jet plane.
That's a jet one.
Look at the speed. 400.
400.
Oh, okay.
And then you times that by like 1.8, that'll be like 800 kilometers per hour.
What about this one?
That's really slow. Your car could go faster than it.
What about that one?
Yeah, you could go. You could choose that one.
Okay.
I have no idea why it's so fast, but
Got it.
So now this plane, as you can see, it has a glass cockpit, so you can see.
Yeah.
You don't have to have this open anymore.
Yeah, you can literally have that.
But because we're on the outside. it's
Yeah, we'll
fine.
be on the outside. But look at that. So you can see everything in
Oh
here.
wow.
Yeah.
And even up there. And you can actually even fiddle with those.
I don't want to fiddle with any
Yeah,
of
you don't
those.
want to fit. You can't.
And look out the window. See, this is over London.
Oh, wow.
See, the building structures are different here.
So this plane is one of the faster planes. So you know it's going at 4,880 feet right now. Do you want to go lower just so
Yeah.
you can get what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Why
What are you doing?
Why are you
What
doing? So
Oh
high.
no, oh no! I think it's Sunfall. I think it's Sunfall.
Okay.
What happened to it?
You are going way up, and that decreased the speed. You want to keep it at around like for this plane. I think it's around like.
I don't even know
100.
how I went up like that.
I will go turn around on the right because you're a little bit west as well.
Okay. How do you turn like that?
Oh my god! I'll actually let go.
Yep.
Oh.
Did I turn?
That was quite the turn.
I did turn though.
Well, I did it for
Oh,
you.
you-
Oh, you did it. I was like,
Oh,
wow,
no, you
she just
should have
did it.
said that. I thought I did
Why
it.
is the landing even? Oh, do you know what the Big Ben looks like?
Yeah, the clock.
And this is the river that London is basically based on. And you can see this looks quite different. London is more of a...
Oh, Big Ben's right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Big Ben.
Yeah, well, she's gone past it. You want to see the Shard instead?
Yeah, go and see the Shard. So the Shard is that pointy building over there, see that? Oh, and the Tower Bridge. See, that's the Tower Bridge in London. You know London Bridge, Tower Bridge and stuff? So you can see it. And there's the Shard there, that pointy building. Okay.
So now you're at like South London, around that area.
So do you want to practice landing at an airport here? Is there one? Right, there is that one.
You're heading towards Heathrow right now, which is the biggest airport in London.
Okay.
So it has a really large runway. Do you want to try land there?
Okay. Just tell me if I go left or right.
Okay, so Diana, can you just fly to like where Phil has his pointer at? EGLL.
So turn a little bit to the right.
Yeah. So that's Heathrow Airport right over there.
Have you noticed the residential area of London? Their buildings look quite a bit different to ours. Like it's almost like strips of houses all kind of joined together. They're not as separated as our houses are.
Yeah. So there's 1,000 a good
It's low enough that you can see the buildings, but it's also high enough that if the engine fails, like it just glide into safety.
So what do planes normally fly at?
This kind of plane, 6,000, 7,000, are the planes that you travel on that contains like 100 and something passengers, 35,000.
I used to think this is like real.
Yeah, this
you
is
know?
real. So this map, this is 510 million kilometers square.
So as you can see, it says Heathrow.
Yeah, Heathrow there.
Yeah. So that's Heathrow Airport, the biggest airport in London. You want to just try to aim right at that, so you want to go the same direction the runway is going.
Okay, so it's this way, isn't it? It's going
Yes, so you have to. So when you get to it, you turn left a little bit.
I got it.
Yeah. Oh no.
So more people's lives.
Oh no.
Why did
no,
the engine cut out?
The engine cut out.
Oh,
But
shit.
I'll do it for you. Actually, I could do it without the engine. I could land without.
Actually,
the engine.
let's see if Diana
Okay.
can land without an engine.
Me?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Without an engine, a large plane without an engine, could you
Okay.
land? You literally, here we go.
Okay.
It's relying on yourself.
Dude,
So
glide down.
stay at around 120, just speed. Don't control it with the throttle. Control it with your downhill uphill thing. That's about the optimum landing speed of this thing. Actually, 110. 110 should be good. Okay.
So plane.
Okay, go up. Okay.
Oh, not too.
Okay. You did it. Why? Just have your finger on Y. Oh no.
Why?
Oh, sorry.
Why? Which is why? Wait.
Oh come on! Oh
Triangle,
no, the triangle! Oh, I'm so used to the X.
Triangle.
Oh no.
Oh wait. No. Come on, please.
Well, you technically would have snapped the wings off,
Yeah.
but in the
I did
simulator
it.
you landed.
I did it.
And in real life, the passengers
No,
would
I
have
did it.
been thrown
I
about.
don't think so. I don't think because it wasn't like.
I did it.
Okay. Well, she did it.
I
but
did it.
in real life, the passengers probably would be on life support for the rest of their lives.
No, they had seatbelts on. I did it.
No, they don't usually have. Well,
They
Well,
do.
the seatbelts.
well, I guess you know
You
emergency.
always have seatbelts.
You
when
know
you're
how they
landing.
they're like emergency quick, the plane's died.
Anyway, I
you
did
know?
it. That's
So
good.
yeah.
So what's
Okay.
next?
They probably
Okay.
wouldn't have died because she wasn't that fast, but
Yeah.
they'll get like a major concussion for sure.
Okay, so
Just
my
me
Eagle,
flying
what's
back.
your favorite? What's your favorite plane? Yeah, you show us. I
Well,
want you
my
to show
favorite
off.
plane is actually not in the standard edition, but that's fine. Just out of all of these, like I would find the airliners like to be a pretty good choice, but
You fly.
You're
the
doing
next-
a quick look over. You're showing off Pyramid of Giza and Christ the Redeemer. You're looking. Showing
I
us
really
both
want to
those.
see those, but I want to be comfortable and look at them
yeah,
as a
because these
passenger.
actually have autopilot installed on them, but I might not be able to work them.
Oh,
Because
okay.
the system for this is so much more different.
Yeah.
Well, look at it this way. I've experienced being the pilot. Now I want to experience being the passenger.
This is
You
what-
do it.
So as you can see, this is the aircraft. It could probably about like 150 people
Wow.
can fit in there.
And I'm one of the passengers this time. I've been a pilot.
Yeah.
You drive. I'm a passenger.
Well, I fly, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You drive the plane. You fly it.
Oh, there it is.
Giza, there we go. The Pyramids of Giza. So there they actually are.
I love the pyramids of Giza.
So
Even though
now
I've never
I-
been there.
Like,
Because this is a big thing, it's gonna take a long time to like turn.
turning is hard.
But I can speed it up if I just go on a 9.3. I wouldn't recommend Diana to do this.
No, I'm a passenger this time. I've been a pilot a couple of more times in the past. this passenger. I love the fact that you can see all the, how it's burning the engine.
Yeah, so that's like
the graphic. That's great. That's so realistic.
Yeah.
Now, I've never been to the pyramids of Giza. I've always wanted to go and see them. So take me there. Let's look at them.
Now we can see them.
Well, you won't be on the ground, and
It doesn't matter. I want to see them from, fly around them.
Yeah, there they
there
are.
it is.
There they
Okay,
are.
so I'll just fly
right.
between them.
Yeah, fly between them and you see
Phil, do you want to
close up.
control the camera?
And here you can see, look at all these Egyptian type buildings. Wait, is it Egypt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you serious?
The pyramids. Where do you think they are?
So yeah,
No offense.
you can see the Egyptian type buildings here. It's a different part of the world. It's all deserty here. There's a lot of variety in the way different things around the world look, and it's shown in this game.
Are there only 3 of them? Or 4 of them?
There's 2 big ones, and there's like a lot of like small ones.
Oh,
Because the
okay.
story is like the bigger ones are for like the bigger like kings. Here it is.
Look at that, and you can see even on the tip and the texture of it and everything.
Wow.
A little bit slower.
Oh, that's
How
awesome.
cool is that?
This doesn't work.
Uh-oh.
Basically,
Oh, wow.
And all the structures around it, and then look how close people live to the pyramid.
I know.
Like you could imagine being in a house and being like, I've got a view.
I've
of
got
the
a view
pyramids.
of the pyramids.
that house will be worth double.
Next up, we're going
Yeah.
to check out Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Okay.
So here we are, we're now in Brazil.
Rio
Okay.
de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and there's Christ the Redeemer, the famous
Wow.
statue up
I
on top
don't
of
think
it.
I could fly too close to you. See it like this?
There we
Yeah,
go.
there he is.
Okay, that was the closest I tried.
And check
You want me
this
to do
out.
another like go around? Like, do you want to see it for a second time?
Yeah, we can see it for a
Look at
second
this
time.
wilderness here.
Yeah,
wow.
this is really there in Rio de
What
Janeiro.
a beautiful place. I've never been there. Thanks
Yeah,
for
well.
taking me there.
I could have been there as well.
Wonder what beach that is.
I think it's like right here, and you're like, and the oh
Is it?
no,
No,
there,
it's here.
there it is. There we
So
go.
I'll try to get the closest I can.
What an amazing place. I want to go there. I mean, it is really amazing.
I don't think you know how to speak Portuguese, though.
No, I don't. But I mean, what an amazing place. How about you crash into it?
No,
No,
you don't crash.
Please.
No.
No, there you go. That's the
Here we
closest.
go.
There you go.
Damn.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah,
I
that
did.
was cool,
But
wasn't
did
it?
it really turn
No,
around
no,
and
no,
crash
no.
in? I want to see what happens.
I-
So I'm the bad one. You two are the good guys. So there we go.
It's like it's usually like the kids are like, come on, let's crash into
I
his
know,
mum's like,
I
no,
know.
you don't do that.
I know. It doesn't
It was
matter.
the opposite. Okay.
How does it feel for you after
What?
watching the videos, some of the ones that we've filmed here,
Yeah.
and then being here?
It feels
and-
so unsmooth when you actually film the video.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
you watch
this
it
is
and
the
it's
way
like,
it always
wow,
No,
goes.
it
look
doesn't
at
feel unsmooth at all. This feels great.
Oh, it feels
Okay.
good.
Because
Okay.
I had experience with like recording videos as well. Like some of my videos, like it's even worse. I start off so much,
Yeah.
but then when I edit it, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's the thing. He cuts out so much; it just runs so smoothly.
So this is the second last one now. So we were going to do the Hong Kong flight, showing off how you can take off and land somewhere.
Oh no,
She
that's
wants to meet you.
Hey,
There
Jazzy.
you go.
so set
So
that as a
this.
picture. Yeah.
Jazzy, do you want to do something else?
Somehow to get me out of here. Okay.
Type in ZGGG.
GGG.
Yep.
Wow, you know stuff.
73. It says 15 minutes,
Yeah.
but
Break the rules. Just go faster.
yeah, okay.
Speed.
So I'm breaking all rules here.
Yep. Go ahead.
So
Break the rules. There's no police here. Just speed as much as you will. Get it out of your system.
Money was going to show us a little route here where he's going to take off from one airport and land at another. So where are we going?
So we're going from Hong Kong, which is a huge business district, and all that, and Phil joked about going there on a vacation, and we're gonna fly from there to Guangzhou, which is where I grew up from. When I was 0, like when I was born.
So a
So I'm
special
fine.
place for you.
Yeah.
so
So
yeah.
yeah.
I'm
so,
very curious to see it.
And you can hear it's quieter inside the.
Oh, you might want to switch to third person.
Okay.
See, look how smooth that
Wow.
takeoff was. Well, it could even be smoother if he
So
wasn't
now I'm
trying
just
to rush.
retracting the landing gear, and so I'm gonna repeat. It is 30 degrees, but I'm doing 45 right now because I'm breaking all rules.
I'm wondering whether we should have Mighty Eagle here, sitting here, so that we can watch him.
Okay, so now I'm just like following that peak thing.
I think I went to Hong Kong once as a kid with my parents.
Oh, okay.
Long time ago. I barely remember it. Just lots of tall buildings.
So what's that doing when you acknowledge?
Just to change frequency.
Yeah.
And you basically you're supposed to like change it to something else. It's saying overspeed, but
You've got to get there fast, so.
yeah.
Can you
Is there a
shoot
way
him
to
down?
disable him?
Is there a way to mute him?
I mean, apart from the obvious way of, bashing him up and stuff, is there another way to disable
No,
him?
I don't think so.
We don't want to go that way, Phil, seriously.
Yeah.
Although he is kind of annoying, isn't he? Overspeed.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely sunset.
So you can see the sun effects here. Little island.
Yeah,
on the
4:45 was a bit early. Yeah. So I think this is we're at Shenzhen right now because it's SC.
ground. Shenzhen,
Shenzhen, yeah.
where they have the light show. Oh no, maybe I'm wrong. Where they've got every night 40 buildings get lit up or something.
I think that's Taiwan. Well,
I'm sure it's Shenzhen.
I'm heading 345.
Okay.
I need to head about 020 when that's where the runway is heading. To the right, I think that is Shenzhen City.
Yeah.
Up from that, I think it's Dongguan. Once
I
we
know it.
fly up to this like area here, I think that we've reached Guangzhou here. I'm
Okay.
zooming out a bit. Baoan, that is the Shenzhen's main airport. So that's right there.
I thought it said bacon.
Hey, you should come in the back here too, because you're looking at this. So we're Mighty Eagle's flying, and Diana and Phil are watching, and Ricky's barking.
Oh, I need to go left. Yeah, because left is close to like the Guangzhou city anyway.
Yeah,
So
okay.
yeah. Here it says decel, so I should probably start decelerating there, but
You just keep going.
yeah, so as you can see, this shows our progress here.
Yeah, it shows here. You can see the flight path, the red line where you're supposed to be flying, and
I think over here, there's a place called Nansha. I remember like going there with, a couple of family members
Yeah.
that are, my dad's brother's, son and daughter. So like, my
Your
aunt kind of
cousins.
things. Yeah, my cousin. Oh yeah, my
Your
cousins
cousin.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I remember going there because my cousins actually, they're old enough to actually have kids. So, I went with, their kids, and I remember like the first time going there.
Come on then, just go on. This is what's happening in the
so
background.
he doesn't like Mighty Eagle 73. He doesn't like
Huh?
people coming over.
No,
Oh,
he
okay.
he doesn't
Go.
like new people.
Oh no, I'm alright. I can.
Okay. There we go.
I remember Jazzy getting so excited when you showed her that dog.
Yeah.
Did you watch that video?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is Nansha. It's supposed to be an island, but yeah, that's the island right there.
Oh, okay.
There was like so many like amazing beaches there, and then I remember like the first time going there, we also had like kind of like a few drinks here as well.
That'd be awesome living there. I mean, look, you're surrounded by water. What
Yeah.
a lovely view.
Yeah. Well, I still feel like your place is better. And then this is the south line. So there's like a metro line that comes over, goes all the way over here. A bit north to that is huge university district. There's like so many universities all bunched up to like in one place. And then I remember going there a couple of times to like the science center.
This is bringing back a lot of memories for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this goes to show that you can fly over and know
Yeah.
everything. Like,
Yeah, because I'm familiar with this area, so that's right over here. That's the city center. So like
Okay.
basically the CBD area of Guangzhou. We live a little bit north to that. So right now we have more tall buildings now because we're getting closer and closer to the CBD. It's called a Panyu district. As you can see, there's like planes actually trying to like land like
yeah,
this head.
and those would be either other planes or real world planes right now.
Really?
In this game, yeah,
Wow.
you can see a real world planes flying around, and you can actually take over and continue controlling them if you like, or just do their
What?
route. Yeah, but not like in the game take over, as in you can
I thought really take
jump
over
into
flying.
a plane that's currently flying and then continue flying it,
Oh wow.
the way you want to. I saw some
That's
people
not too-
doing that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
since
fine.
all the planes are facing this way, I'm gonna do the same. Because I wasn't sure where like the runway, like where I have to head for the runway.
I'm going to look really dumb now because I've got a question. You know how
Yeah.
they say, there's no such thing as a stupid question, but I think it actually is a bit of a stupid question.
It's okay. You can ask anything.
So you started off in Hong Kong,
Yeah.
and Hong Kong is a city and a country, right? There's
Not
Hong-
really a country. It's owned by China,
Yeah.
but it's a special administrative decision. So, for example,
Okay.
in Guangzhou, YouTube is blocked. I had to use a VPN while I'm
Oh,
here.
wow.
But in Hong Kong, YouTube is not blocked. So you probably have some fans in Hong Kong.
Yeah. Okay.
So all your fans in Hong Kong could enjoy it and I've been here, but you won't have any fans from Guangzhou.
Unless those who use VPNs.
That's
There's
a
not
real
gonna
shame.
be a lot of people who use VPNs.
That's a real
Is the
shame that the
punishment-
government does that.
No, there's no punishment,
Yeah.
but they're just not bothered.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they've got their own equivalent.
Yeah, they got
Sites and
a
stuff.
thing called Yoku.
Yoku.
Or like 10-cent video or something.
Oh, okay. Would this now be considered in China now?
Yes, this is in China.
This
now.
is in China,
Yeah, so
okay.
Guangzhou is in China. Hong Kong is owned by China, but they don't like the fact that they're owned by China.
Yeah.
They want to, kind of be their own independent country. So that's why there's so many protests there going on and all that.
It's happened a lot around the world where there's been a place that, doesn't want to be part of something else and they end up
Same with
becoming their own
Hong
country.
Kong, did it used to be owned by the UK?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought
It
so.
switched on 1997, July 1st.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
well, you know your
We got our
stuff.
Google here.
We learned this in history. I actually took school like a little bit seriously.
Yeah, a little bit seriously.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, because that's why I was so focused on the HSC and stuff.
Good on you.
I'm just having a drink, so you guys keep flying.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go to the back of the airport where they got
Yeah. Be quick though because
Not the
I'm
airport,
about
the back
to
of the
land.
plane.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I just got the runway in sight right now.
Okay.
Which one's the runway though?
You can't find that.
There it is. I said.
I was about to say, if you can't find it, I'm not going to be
Okay,
able
so
to find it myself.
now that I got the runway in sight, I'm gonna start slowing down.
Okay.
I won't put the spoilers up yet because I might not.
You don't want to spoil things.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually put the flaps down to the lowest level.
Okay, sure.
Okay, I'm about to. I land at about a speed of 120, so 120 up on the landing gear as well. I didn't put it earlier because the landing gear creates more drag and everything. So
Now, another thing about Flight Simulator 2020 is it is a really tough game to run. I mean,
It
we're
is.
talking, on this, I'm not even in 1080p, we're at 1504.
So it's
right?
not even at its
By 1080,
highest.
1504 by
Settings,
1080.
yeah.
And we're on ultra settings, so really good graphics settings, but we're only getting 37 frames, 35 frames, it's around there. I mean, imagine trying to run this in 4K, it would look so much better.
yeah, I'm planning on getting a new computer soon if I could find a stable job and everything.
But, yeah.
And that's
Well, you were saying you want to become a pilot.
No, it's a bit risky, that job.
Yeah.
Not only because you're putting your life in danger, but also because it's if you fail as a pilot, there's really no way back.
Especially as the world now, the way it is with
Yeah.
pilots are really worried about their jobs and stuff, so that
Yeah,
makes it
yeah,
even more
yeah.
tricky.
Luckily, I have a long runway because that'll make it easier. Flaps are all the way down. I was gonna put the spoilers and everything, but I think that's fine. I'll just have it around one. Slow down a little bit. Alright, this speed's fine.
Go the right speed, what you think you should be going, no rush now for the landing.
Yeah. Slowing down naturally, so that I think that's a good thing.
Okay.
60, 50, 40.
I like how the guy's saying the numbers.
It's basically how many feet I'm above the air.
Just looks so professional. You make it look so easy.
And
20.
You
we're
can see the
down.
shadow coming.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there
And
we
then I
go.
press the triangle, and then that's gonna slow it down.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yay!
You got us
From one airport
down!
to
And that
another.
was like a full
A
flight. You got to
takeoff,
experience a
a
takeoff and
flight
landing
and
in
a
the same area
land.
from Hong Kong
Fantastic.
to here.
So now normally planes will just taxi to the gates and everything, but we're not gonna show that.
That's
Yeah.
that was good.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
Philip's passion, the Gold Coast.
Do you think that landing was smoother than Diana's?
That was.
Gosh, it was. It was.
That
I was like, wow, that was like.
definitely-
You can use that as
Because
a video.
it was
You
still
want
a
to
bit
become
rough.
a pilot? I mean, that was pretty good. And you
No,
seem
that
to
wasn't
know
really
so
good.
much.
No, that wasn't really that great because you're supposed to land at around 120. I went a little bit less, and then I think I hit the runway a little bit hard.
It looked pretty smooth to me.
Do you want to fly?
Yeah, I might actually.
Oh yes, Philip! So take off first.
Okay.
So just put this up on 100. Normally it's like 80 something.
Just have to change the time a little bit.
Okay.
You're not supposed to you went all the way to the side there.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I was off the ground, so I was like, yeah, I'm off the ground now. I'm not gonna worry about staying stable. Yeah, Gold Coast. Yeah, that's it. That's the Gold Coast. I'm not a pro. He's the guy. This is why he's doing the video because I'm not good at this.
But this is Philip's passion, the Gold Coast.
Yeah, I
so
do. This is one of my favourite cities
That's
in
why he
Australia.
wants to fly the plane now.
So I thought I'll take over for this little
Wait, are you
bit.
sure that's not Brisbane?
That's the Gold Coast.
He knows.
I know. Q1, like
Oh, I think he's been
that.
joking.
That is Q1.
There's the gangways over there as well.
Yeah, and the Seoul building. I am a bit low.
now! Join us! Trust us!
So here's Broadbeach here. You can see the Broadbeach. One of these buildings here is the Oracle. Okay, so what do you think about Flight Simulator
I think it's
2020?
amazing. I love it. I actually want it. Because the thing I love about it is that you're actually experiencing what it is like to fly a plane, and also
Yeah.
you can be a passenger of a plane too.
Exactly.
If you have somebody professional over
I'm
there.
a professional, I'm a
Fly
professional.
it. And then you can look at all these amazing real places in the world.
And
I
it's-
just think amazing.
It's
I mean,
massive, 510.
Oh, Phil, you're bashing a bit.
I'm doing it. I'm looking at the rivers down here.
If you crash, that's not my fault.
Yeah.
Don't say I didn't.
I am, and then you can see the hinterland over there.
Yeah.
See those mountains?
yeah.
So yeah, you really can
What a
see.
wonderful place the Gold Coast is.
And look at all the rivers. Like they have all these rivers.
Yeah, that's basically for like the boats, because a lot of these houses,
Yeah.
you can just like, you know, because those are residential areas and they
Yeah.
just drive a boat outside.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they've got a little peacock enclosure area.
Yeah, the peacock. Well, there's Chevron Island.
Oh, can you see
there.
this is like the scratches on the window as well?
Yeah, you
Wow.
can. Window scratches.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the shadow covering it up and the
How
light and stuff.
realistic.
But there we go. And look at the Chevron Island. They used to be called Goat Island because there used to be goats on that island. But there, you can see all the little rivers
And I
and
love
stuff
the
on the
way
Gold Coast.
this actually simulates like real time, like
Yeah.
night time in the
Exactly.
place that simulates it.
Well, there we go. That was Flight
Fantastic.
Simulator 2020. We will see you guys
And
next.
thanks to
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Mighty
yeah.
Eagle 73, or should we call him Oscar, which is his real name. Thanks to him, this
Well-
video was made possible.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time
See ya.
on Diana Games Through Time.
Goodbye!
Bye.